So why is it that after China printed so much money, it's now in deflation? What's deflation? It's when prices don't rise but actually fall, especially for things tied to daily life, like eating out or buying meat, eggs, and milk at the supermarket. Those prices have really dropped. Especially clothes and daily goods are so cheap. What's going on? Don't the laws of economics say printing money leads to inflation? Because money chases goods. And with so much money chasing them, shouldn't there be more money than goods? Why is it the opposite? One sentence reveals the secret. Look at the US. Isn't it inflated? However much inflation the US has, China has that much deflation. Get it? No one on YouTube or Twitter has explained this clearly. My dear followers, you've learned nothing from me. US. Inflation is just the other side of the mirror, the other side of the coin from China's deflation. Understand? Because for the past 30 years, the whole world entered a period of super prosperity. The earth has never seen such prosperity. Americans could support a family without even working. Why? Every stock was rising and everything was being manufactured in China. China provided almost all the goods for the US and actually for the whole world, while the US only had to provide the currency. In other words, Chinese-made goods weren't supplying China, but the globe. When this G2 system began to split, after Trump's trade war and Xi Jinping's rapid backtracking, the US and China. Hey, heads up, high energy alert, this is rated R. Young people should stop watching, don't watch the next 5 minutes. US-China relations are like, well, let's call it pussy and dick economics. The US and China are like a strongman and a woman who's, well, very fertile. It's like two people going at it every day, sparks flying everywhere. Both sides were very happy and relaxed, mentally healthy because their intimate life was in harmony. The man could release his energy. The woman could take it in, and everything was flowing in a cycle. But now they've separated, divorced. Now that strong man has a bloody nose, just gushing. That's the US. The damn dollars can't get out, so the goods can't come in. Money stays in, goods stay out. Biden's head is spinning right now. Dollar deposits are already at 6% interest. US dollar deposits are at 6 or 7%. Interest rates. The central bank wants to keep raising them. Otherwise, they can't suppress inflation. But why are they afraid to? More hikes and the US. Economy collapses. The stock market crashes. But if you understand the underlying code, more hikes won't help. They want to bring inflation down to a normal level, below 3%. But they can't achieve that just through interest rate hikes. Because the core of the problem is that his wife left him. So what the hell does raising interest rates have to do with it? He needs to find a new wife. If he can't find one, no medicine will work. And where is this new wife? She hasn't grown up yet. India, Vietnam, they're not ready. Mexico neither. Each has its own problems. These are like 6-year-olds, 5-year-olds, or an old lady. This can't solve America's needs. Nosebleeds everywhere. That's the issue on the US side. China's problem is exactly the opposite. Money can't get in. For the past 30 years, RMB hasn't really been called the RMB. It's been a US dollar equivalent, a dollar exchange voucher. Or to put it another way, the RMB held by ordinary people is just a foreign exchange certificate. If you don't have real US dollars coming in, what's the point of printing a ton of exchange vouchers? These vouchers don't reach the hands of the common people. So in the public market, there's more and more goods because we can't stop producing things. You can't stop the shoe factories, the clothing factories, the eyewear factories, right? The bicycle factories can't stop either. Every company is just churning things out. Restaurants can't stop either. So what do? Price wars, cutthroat competition, tech and tricks, pinduoduo, siduoduo, ping sixes slashing prices, bringing them down and making the quality worse. That's the problem happening in China. The exact opposite of the US. It's that simple, just that simple. What's the use of the central government printing money? The money they print only circulates through the top-level financial and fiscal systems of the Communist Party. It doesn't reach the common people. Why doesn't it? Think about it. It's like the people are seedlings, individual stalks of wheat in a field. The US is the real rain and dew. That's the real rain and dew. The people are like the mother, the lining of the womb, those egg cells. Only when the male element enters can it be nourished. The RMB you print here is actually just something circulating within your Communist Party's dragoon system. You see, it's not water that the Chinese people can touch. This water is like a flood, rushing away, doing no good for the people at all. Its system consists of its banks, its financial system, its government's fiscal system, its tax and debt system. It just does a lap inside and leave. In the past, its means of boosting the economy were merely through real estate and massive government projects. Boosting the so-called GDP digital economy is basically a digital illusion. There's no channel for it to reach the people. The monetary channel that actually reached the people was instead the 30 years of G2 controlling the globe, where the US, represented by the dollar, bought Chinese goods, and the Chinese RMB became dollar vouchers entering various private enterprises, reaching the hands of the people, and then the people, with the Zhejiang, Guangdong regions leading the way, took off, driving the prosperity of the entire real economy and the manufacturing sector. That's the root of it. So printing 100 trillion is useless. Printing 300 trillion is useless. Why? Because those 300 trillion have no channel to reach the hands or pockets of the common people. Unless you're like Tsai Ing-wen, giving out 5,000 every month to everyone based on their ID number. That would get in. But that's not the way to solve the problem, right? Because they've never found a real solution. What's the way to solve the problem? The way to solve it is that you must change your system. If you don't change your system, you're just a centralized dictatorship of dragoons plus Zhangxiangzhong regions. That's a dictatorial system, a one-party dictatorship, or even a one-family dictatorship. You can't solve it with this system. If you want to solve it, it's actually quite simple. You spend money, you make the people's education free. Make housing under 90 square meters free, or nearly free, and then make healthcare free. Let the people spend money without any worries, and they will consume. Then you open up loans to private enterprises, loans for small and micro businesses. Restaurant owners can get interest-free or even low-interest loans. Your businesses, your economy will pick up immediately. It's simple. You don't need to print 100 trillion. If you have 20 trillion yuan or 30 trillion yuan going through these channels, it'll pick up. The results would be immediate, and the national economy would become extremely healthy. But what's the benefit for Xi Jinping in doing that? So he probably won't choose this path, because if you all have money, you won't be obedient anymore. You'll all run away, right? Just like old Wang, everyone leaves. So now he wants to lead you down another path, which is plan B. If things don't work out with the US, he'll turn your children into Red Guards all day long and have them work in the vertical central state-owned enterprises of the Dragoons, earning a pittance. But then again, they won't need to spend much, eating in cafeterias, using various shopping coupons for various digital food stamps to manage you. This is his blueprint for the future, a blueprint where the people are weak and the state is strong, a blueprint of strong military and military-first politics. Whereas what I'm talking about is a blueprint of politics that enriches the people. It's a struggle between left and right paths where only one can survive. So there's no easy solution to this. So that's all the substance from Old Wang. That's the pussy and dick economics explains it all, right? Well, so that's it for today. I really appreciate your time, and it was great talking with you. Goodbye, bye-bye.